As we deck the halls in 2023, it's time to revisit a timeless classic that has been warming the hearts for 6 whole decades. It's Phil Spector's 1963 album, A Christmas Gift for You. This album, with its unique blend of pop and seasonal cheer, continues to be a quintessential part of our Christmas experience. I'm not going to go into the controversial life of the eccentric Phil Spector himself. I mean, that will be a whole video in itself, won't it? So instead, we will just concentrate on the work on this album alone. So let's unwrap the magic of this album and explore 5 fantastic reasons why this remains a beloved holiday staple. Are you ready? Then let's go! Number 5. The Wall of Sound. Phil Spector's legendary wall of sound production technique is what sets this album apart. It's a lush, layered, almost orchestral approach that gives each track a richness and depth, which was revolutionary for its time. The full, vibrant sound creates a warm, enveloping atmosphere, which is just perfect for the holiday season. Fun fact, did you know Spector's wall of sound was achieved by doubling and even tripling the instruments? Well, it creates a dense, echo-laden sound which became his trademark. Now, the mix might sound a little muddy and crowded these days, especially when you listen to it on headphones, but it still sounds unique, full of character and unmistakable. Number 4. Iconic collaborations. The album features performances by some of the biggest acts of the early 60s, including the Ronettes, Bobby B. Soxx and the Blue Jeans, the Crystals and Darlene Love. These artists brought their own flair to this classic Christmas tunes and infused them with a soulful and spirited energy that is irresistible. The performances on this album have created a timeless and iconic appeal for the artists who have transcended across the decades. Fun fact, did you know Darlene Love's powerful vocals on Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, are often hailed as one of the greatest vocal performances in rock and roll history? Now, Ronnie Spector was originally slated to perform it, however, Phil Spector himself didn't think she had the power to deliver the emotional punch of the song that was required, and instead gave it to Darlene Love. It's such a shame these fantastic artists were not celebrated enough for their fantastic input. Instead, all of the credit seems to go to the eccentric and later controversial Phil Spector himself. Number 3. A revolutionary take on classics. A Christmas Gift for You redefined how we listen to Christmas music. The album took familiar holiday classics such as Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Winter Wonderland and Sleigh Ride and spun them into something fresh and exciting for its day. It's a testament to everyone involved that these renditions have become as iconic as the originals. Fun fact, did you know the album was initially a commercial failure? Well, largely because it was released on the day of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Yeah, it's a real shame that the country fell deep in mourning and couldn't face something as joyful as this work, but its popularity grew over the decades. It was retitled and released in the UK album charts for the first time in 1972. It made chart re-entries in 1983 and 2018, and some of its highlight tracks are regularly streamed today. Number 2. The Wrecking Crew. Now, me not dedicating a chapter to the legendary Wrecking Crew would feel like an insult, because along with the singers, they shaped the tracks that we know and love today. The Wrecking Crew were a group of highly talented and versatile studio musicians who played a significant role in shaping the sound of many popular songs and albums in the 60s and 70s. The Wrecking Crew consisted of musicians such as Hal Blaine, Carol Kaye, Tommy Tedesco and Leon Russell, and many others. The Wrecking Crew's involvement in the recording process played a crucial role in achieving the distinctive sound that made A Christmas Gift for You a holiday classic. Fun fact, did you know the LA-based Wrecking Crew also featured Glen Campbell? And they later worked their magic with artists such as the Mamas and the Papas, Sonny and Cher and Nancy Sinatra. Number 1. Its timeless appeal and legacy. 60 years on, A Christmas Gift for You continues to influence artists and producers. Its innovative approach to sound and its ability to breathe new life into old classics have made it a benchmark for holiday albums. Its influence is very obvious when you hear Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas, Wizzard's I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, and many more. The fantastic recordings by the Ronettes, which is Frosty the Snowman and Sleigh Ride, have become just as iconic as Be My Baby. There is of course a few weaker tracks on the album which aren't played as much these days. These are the Bells of St Mary's or the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, but the crowning glory has to be Darlene Love's Christmas Baby Please Come Home. I mean, this recording is possibly one of my favourite Christmas songs of all time. It's so soulful and memorable. It's also the only original song on the entire album. Fun fact, did you know the album has been ranked amongst the greatest albums of all time by various music publications including Rolling Stone magazine? So in conclusion, in the 21st century, Phil Spector's A Christmas Gift for You remains a cornerstone of Christmas music for me. Its groundbreaking production, stellar collaborations and emotional depth have cemented its status as a classic. Whether you're hearing it for the first time or the 100th time, this album is a gift that keeps on giving, filling our festive season with joy and nostalgia. My name is Craig from Wookie Video, and just to let you know that I am taking a few weeks out to plan some new content in the new year, but I will be back in January. So I'm going to leave you now by wishing you all happy holidays and all the best for the new year. I will see you soon. Keep liking, commenting and sharing, and see you soon. Bye now.